Ever wondered how hackers can breach complex network systems? It's a question that keeps network administrators up at night. The answer is not as simple as you might think. It involves a deep understanding of how these systems work, and more importantly, how they can be exploited. This knowledge is crucial in identifying and fixing vulnerabilities, ensuring our digital world remains secure. And the key to gaining that knowledge? Well, the secret lies in the art of reverse engineering. So, what exactly is reverse engineering in network security? Well, to put it simply, reverse engineering is a bit like taking apart a puzzle to see how it was put together in the first place. But instead of a jigsaw, we're dealing with complex network systems and their components. In cybersecurity, reverse engineering is a method used to understand the structure, operation, and potential weaknesses of digital assets, whether it's software, hardware, or network protocols. Imagine you're given a black box and you have no idea what's inside or how it works. Reverse engineering is the process of meticulously taking that box apart, studying each piece, and figuring out how it all fits together. It's a method that requires a keen eye for detail and a decent grasp of technology. Now, you might think, isn't this something that hackers do? And you'd be right. Attackers often use reverse engineering to uncover vulnerabilities and exploit them. They dissect software, hardware, or network systems, looking for weak points that they can leverage to gain unauthorized access, spread malware, or cause other types of damage. But here's the catch. Reverse engineering isn't just a tool for the bad guys. It's also a crucial technique for network administrators in their fight to secure their systems. By understanding how an attacker might break down their defenses, they can preemptively identify and reinforce potential weak points. It's a bit like a game of chess, where anticipating your opponent's moves can give you the upper hand. Furthermore, reverse engineering can help in patching up identified vulnerabilities and improving the overall security posture of a network. It can assist in the development of more secure systems and software by learning from previous mistakes or shortcomings. So, while it might seem counterintuitive to break something down to make it stronger, that's exactly what reverse engineering in network security is all about. It's about understanding to protect, learning to improve, and dissecting to build. In essence, reverse engineering is the Sherlock Holmes of network security. It's about being one step ahead, cracking the code and turning the unknown into the known. It's about turning vulnerabilities into strengths and making our digital world a safer place. Now that we know what reverse engineering is, let's dive into the process. Think of reverse engineering as a journey into the heart of a system. It's like being a detective, looking for clues that will reveal the system's secrets. This process starts with information gathering. Just as a detective would collect evidence at a crime scene, our first step is to gather as much information about the system as we can. This could involve studying documentation, examining the system's design, or even trying to understand the mindset of the people who created it. Once we've gathered our information, it's time for the analysis. Here, we're looking at the system's behavior. We want to understand how it operates, how it interacts with other systems, and how it responds to different stimuli. This is where we really get into the nitty-gritty, using tools and techniques to probe the system, testing its responses, and analyzing its functions. Now we're ready for the dissection. This is where we peel back the layers of the system to see what's underneath. We're looking for potential vulnerabilities, the weak points that could be exploited by an attacker. This is a meticulous process, requiring patience, skill, and a keen eye for detail. We're looking for anything out of the ordinary, anything that doesn't quite fit. These anomalies could be the key to unlocking the system's vulnerabilities. Once we've identified these vulnerabilities, we can take action. If we're a cybersecurity professional, we'll want to fix these vulnerabilities to make the system more secure. If we're an ethical hacker, we might exploit these vulnerabilities to demonstrate to the system's owners where their defenses are weak. Either way, the end goal is the same: to improve the system's security and protect it from potential attacks. By reverse engineering, we can turn the tables on potential attackers, using their methods to protect our systems. So remember, reverse engineering isn't just about breaking things down. It's about understanding, improving, and ultimately safeguarding our digital world. So what have we learned about reverse engineering and network security today? We've journeyed through the intriguing world of reverse engineering, peeling back the layers to understand its core essence. It's the process of dissecting a system or network, digging into its code and functionality to understand how it works. It's all about taking something apart to make sense of its internals, and then using that knowledge to improve, replicate, or protect it. In the context of network security, reverse engineering is a double-edged sword. On one side, it's a tool used by hackers to exploit vulnerabilities in a network. On the other, it's a powerful method for network administrators to understand these vulnerabilities better, allowing them to fortify their systems against potential threats. We've also walked through the reverse engineering process, a meticulous journey from the final product back to its origins. We've learned that it starts with an observation and then moves to hypothesis formation, testing, and finally, implementation. This process, when used correctly, can be the key to unlocking a secure and efficient network. But the most important takeaway is this: reverse engineering is not just a skill, it's a mindset. It's about curiosity, critical thinking, and the courage to delve into the unknown. It is a tool that, when mastered, can transform the way you approach network administration. Remember, knowledge is power, and understanding reverse engineering gives us the power to secure our networks. As we wrap up, it's important to note that the field of network security is ever-changing. The landscape of threats and vulnerabilities evolves daily, making continuous learning and adaptability key to staying ahead of the curve. Reverse engineering is just one tool in a vast arsenal that network administrators can leverage to fortify their systems. It's an intricate practice that unravels the complexities of malicious software, providing deeper insights into their workings and, consequently, ways to thwart them. However, reverse engineering is not an end in itself. It's a stepping stone, part of a broader suite of cybersecurity practices. Each practice complements the other, working in tandem to create a robust, resilient defense mechanism. So, as we close this chapter, we urge you to delve deeper, to explore more about reverse engineering, and to broaden your horizons with other cybersecurity practices. So keep exploring, keep learning, and let's make the digital world a safer place together.